Good evening. I am here. It is 10:49 p.m. on Wednesday, January 15th. I am sort of early for once, compared to being late from the last 2 days. Hey, Soma. Hey, Ayla. Hey you. How you all doing? I am here. It is. It's been a day. Actually, it's been a pretty good day. Today was the long-rumored day we were gonna get the Switch 2 teaser announcement for tomorrow. Didn't happen, but we did get something just as good, at least for me, because you know this is something I'm gonna be playing. We're gonna be getting... Shit, should have prepared this better. We're gonna be getting Fuga 3 news on January 23rd. I'm not gonna be here, that's when MagFest is. But you bet your ass I'm gonna be all over that news when it comes out. I am so looking forward to this. Every 2 years, like clockwork. Fuga 1, 2021, Fuga 2, 2023, Fuga 3, 2025. This is supposedly the end of the series, or at least the end of the trilogy. So, looking forward to hearing what that's about. Looking forward to maybe getting a release window for it. Maybe hearing about possible voice acting. That'd be cool. Maybe. That was today. Well, it was... Okay, so people were speculating that we were going to get, like, an announcement of the Switch 2 trailer for tomorrow. That doesn't mean the trailer might not still come tomorrow, but we didn't get any sort of tweet regarding it that everyone said we would get today. So, people are a little on edge about it. Me, personally, I think it's funny. I couldn't care less if it comes out tomorrow or 3 months from now. I do want the Switch 2, but, like, I'm good with it not coming out till the end of the year, if that's the case. Because, seriously, my Switch is, fine. It's old, but fine. And, I can do without a ton of new games to play this year. I can just hit the backlog for 8 months. I'm good. I have a launch day Switch. Not just an original gen. I have day one Switch still. And it's holding up, but not amazingly. All I heard was Nintendo was hella pissed. I don't think Nintendo cares. They're just gonna do things when they do things. Also, where am I? There I am. I was on the wrong capture window. Computer gave you a very scary-looking error in post, but it seems to be working fine, and hope it doesn't explode while watching this. I don't know anything about that. All I'm playing on my Switch currently is a Sega Master System game and Picross. Really need the power of the Switch 2 for that. Yeah. Need the power of the Switch 2 for when I do my Brothership replay. Mandy said, no wonder a Switch will suddenly die if he looks at it wrong. It's not. Mine doesn't die when I look at it wrong. Mine just dies when I hit 50% battery. It won't even give me a warning. It'll just be like 50%, and then all of a sudden the battery icon will show up. It sucks. Hey, Mr. Cooper, how you doing? Anyway, I'm here. I'm going to be doing Ace Attorney Investigations again. We got how many hours I got here? Like 6 this time? So, we should be able to clear the 4th case pretty quickly here. It's only like another hour or so. And then, the rest of the night will be on case 5. And we'll make as much progress as we can. Just as a reminder, I will be here tomorrow. I'll be here Saturday. And if need be, I will be here Sunday. And that will be it. After Sunday, I'm assuming by then the game's going to be done. I will not be here again until after MagFest. So, kind of consider this the season finale of my stream. Because I'm thinking of switching some stuff around when I get back, but I'm not sure yet. Doing good just watching The Boys. Oh, nice. I've been meaning to watch that show at some point. It's pretty good. Cannot wait to see how the story ends. If you mean the whole game, it's going to still be a bit, but this story's great. I love it. Switch runs fine, but it's physically falling apart. There's cracks in the case, lines all over the vent are just gone. Joy-Con sometimes comes loose. Joy-Cons have now drift, and the SL buttons don't work. Ouch. Mine, I have a couple cracks on my Switch. Crack. My cartridge slot cover is like the top layer of it is broken, because there's like a rubber layer, and then there's the plastic layer. My vent is pretty good. It's not breaking. My left Switch connection rail is not working right. Because I mentioned before, my left Joy-Con previously had an issue where, not where it was drifting, but where the plastic piece that holds it in place when you click it in, that piece, like, broke or got shaved down somehow, and the Joy-Con was just, like, slipping out of the Switch. And I think years of that happening caused the connector on the left rail to, like, get defective somehow. Because now I have a Joy-Con that doesn't slip out of that left rail, and it still gets disconnected occasionally. So that's a problem. A problem which Magnetic Joy-Cons will hopefully fix on the Switch too. People sell cases for the Switch to completely reshell it, stuff like transparent stuff and whatever. Looking at a pastel pink one, but at this point, might as well just wait a few months to Switch 2. Yeah. Is it expanding at all? No. I never had the expanding battery issue. My PSP had the expanding battery issue. I had to throw out my PSP battery last year because I went to check on it, and the battery case was open because the battery had inflated like this. It was like 3 times the size it was supposed to be, so I had to throw it out like immediately. Because that shit'll release chemicals into the air. I know because I've poked one before in an iPhone, and like spread like black soot everywhere. That was not a fun night. Not the spicy pillows. Hey B, how you doing? Do you have a launch day Switch, so it might be worth keeping around to soft mod? Yeah, that's a good thing actually. I'm thinking about trying to do something like that. Peter, what are you doing? Crack. Yeah, no. Everything, all that stuff is good. We're good. Anyway, can't stay for long. You just wanted to say hi? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you've been well. Cool. So, as I mentioned, gonna be doing Ace Attorney tonight. Really don't have much else to say other than that. Oh, actually, I do have something to talk about, because I never brought it up on stream. My family got new cable boxes over the weekend. So, we found out today that... previously, we only had 1 DVR and 4, like, regular cable boxes. Now, all 4 of them are DVRs, but it turns out that only the main DVR is, like, the one that saves all the data. The rest of them just kind of mirror data from it wirelessly, which is cool, because it means that I can access the DVR from, like, any room in the house. Also kind of sucks because if I want to record something privately, there's no privacy. Not that I would ever need to record anything privately, but interesting to know. Anyway, I'm recording Family Feud, so our family has something to watch during dinner. Been good, thank you. Nice. Yeah, now let's watch Daria. Really? I've never watched Daria before. I've barely watched Beavis and Butthead, to be honest. Recently had the battery on one of your Wii U gamepads expand. Good thing I'm one of the 3 people that own more than 1 gamepad, so I can just move the battery from your spare over. Were you one of those people that were waiting for, like, the 2 gamepad update to come that Nintendo promised for the entire lifespan of the Wii U, and that just never happened? Didn't even know I was far too young for it at the time. I was like that with, gosh, yeah, I wish that happened. There was definitely a few shows that I watched before I should have watched them. Pretty much anything on Comedy Central and Adult Swim. I was under 18 when I watched, so that's technically, shouldn't have been watching that. Dinosaurs, as a kid. I watched that. That's not really a kid show. I just like the dinosaur puppets. Wasn't that a Henson show? That was a Jim Henson show, wasn't it? PSP battery actually expanded 2 minutes to get a replacement. Nice. Yeah, it was. Cool. Me watching the Boondocks at the ripe old age of 10. Oh my god. That's right. Forgot how much younger you are than me. Celebrity Deathmatch. I only saw like 2 episodes of that. It was a post-Henshin show. First thing the studio did without him. Yeah. What other fun shows did I watch as a kid? See, now I'm stalling because I don't know. You know what show I really liked as a kid? I'm just segueing to complete nonsense now. Don't worry, I'll start the game in a minute. You know what show I liked as a kid? The 1990s version of the Tomorrow People. I don't remember who was in that, but I know Christopher Lee was like a bad guy in one of the seasons, and I only saw like 3 of the seasons. That show was my childhood. I love the idea of being able to teleport. Almost 14 years younger than you, a whole teenager, yeah. You're young enough to... Wait, no. I was gonna say, wait, you're not young enough to be my daughter. That would be weird. That means I would have been 14. Yeah, Boondocks is good. I've heard that did the revival ever happen, or did that never take off? I know, what was his name? The voice actor for the grandpa. I think, was his name John Witherspoon? He passed away, which is unfortunate. He was iconic. That was like one of the most memorable voices in that whole show. One of my favorite shows as a kid was Sergeant Frog, which makes sense because of how frogs became your personality. Gotta rewatch it at some point. I got really into Sergeant Frog at the end of high school. It was the first manga series. First and only manga series I, like, collected seriously. And then I ended up selling all of them. I have none of them anymore. I never watched the anime, but I have, I did read a lot of the manga. And I have 2 of the DS games. Neither of which I can play, neither of which I could read, because they're Japan only. But, I've played the, Keroro RPG, which is really fun. It's a Tales of, like, Hearts engine spin-off. And it runs on, like, this, it runs on the same engine. And it's just a Tales of game with Sergeant Frog characters. Also, the armors in that game are gunplay, models. Anyway, I think 13-minute ramble is long enough here. Let's get started with Ace Attorney.